is most unusual. Pleasant taste, but I don't much care for the texture.
Mickey! Get out of there! You goofs are gonna dress up, then you can go get your own loot. I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad when they get home. Boy, are you in for it, Mickey.
Sorry I took so long.
That's all right. But could you tell me, what is a Mickey?
That's me. That's my name, Mickey.
That small creature must have thought that I was Mickey, although I do not understand why. I see very little resemblance.
What small creature?
It was about this big, and it didn't seem at all pleased when it finally disappeared. It was most concerned about this.
Disappeared? Oh, no. You disappeared my baby brother? My poor, only brother. Gone forever.
Don't you wish? If it's not you and that girl in the costume, who is it?
I am Muffin, and I am Mink, and we are Whoopties from the planet Whoop.
Hey, that's pretty good. Should have known that you and that girl wouldn't come up with anything this neat.
If you don't mind, Mink and Muffin have an emergency. And...
Hey, I'm out of here. And whoever your buddies are, they can keep their paws out of my candy.
And remember, you're supposed to...
Check in with you till Mom and Dad get home. Yeah, yeah.
And if I'm not here...
You'll be at that girl's house. Yeah, yeah.
Mickey, what is a costume?
It's a disguise. Something you wear so you don't look like you.
Why would one want to do that?
Because it's Halloween. But I guess you wouldn't know that. Come on. We have to get to my friend's computer. But I'll try and explain on the way. On Earth, well, at least North America, kids dress up in costumes and go out trick-or-treating.
Me, Robert. So on Halloween night, witches, goblins, and demon spirits roam. But there are really no such things, and children disguise themselves as these creatures that don't exist and travel from place to place threatening to play tricks. And for this, they are rewarded with treats. Where's Dweezil? I don't think we do things quite like this on Gee-Whoop.
If we don't figure out what fuels the ship, we won't be doing anything on Gee-Whoop. Now, this is a computer, and we have to give it all the information we possibly can about Luffy.
What? Etrogs and computers are distant relatives, and they get along exceedingly well.
Mickey? What are you doing in the dark?
Dee Dee, I can explain. Could I safely assume that somehow you all know each other?
Of course. We met Dee Dee on an earlier visit. In fact, it's Dee Dee that we have come to see. Only, Dee Dee, an awful thing has happened. Oh, dear me, yes. We haven't enough Luffy to get home.
Luffy?
That's what they call their fuel for their ship. That's why...
You needed the computer in that Force in Motion project. Well, why didn't you just say so?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, Dee Dee, I need to use a computer to help some extraterrestrials find a gas station. Give me a break. How was I supposed to know they're old friends?
And I hate to presume upon friendship, but could I impose upon you for a small snack?
Sure, help yourself. You know where the napkins are. I'll see if I can help Mickey.
Be Robert, but I do love fast food.
But that has to be it.
And I'm telling you that they said nothing burns. Oh, yuck. You call that food?
That must be... Quick, Mickey. Let me try some. That's it, see?
That's what? This is a section on food.
Right. Luffy is food. The ship eats.
Certainly it eats. How else would it be able to use Luffy?
But why didn't your Etrog tell the computer that?
It did. The computer understands perfectly. Correct me if I am wrong, but it would seem we can't tell exactly what kind of Earth food might work, unless we can analyze samples.
That about says it. The computer keeps saying it's some type of treat. It has a lot of sugar-type stuff in it.
So it must be some kind of candy. All we have to do is get our hands on a whole lot of candy.
And how are we going to do that? I've only got $1.50 to my name.
Honestly, Mickey, sometimes you are so sick.
Stevie, does this have anything to do with that custom Mickey was telling us about? Woo! About children making threats and being rewarded with treats.
Halloween. All we have to do is go trick-or-treating, and every kind of candy you could want is there for the asking.